Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever the weather is or whatever the day is, wherever you are listening from. You're welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another week for weekly analysis where we discuss where we expect the market to visit and what has the market done so far based on our analysis. Before we move ahead for this week's analysis, I would like to apologize for what happened last week. We are unable to have more insight about the market due to some technical issues. So, the analysis for last week was not that in-depth, was not detailed. Let me put it that way. It's not as detailed as it ought to be. Because as of last week, we are leaving the month of April and crossing into May. Today is May 5th, 2024. So the analysis we will be doing for today will be from 6th to 10th of May. So the discussion will be for the month of May. We are done with the month of April, and so far so good. You can check our previous videos for the accuracy. You'll be the one to give the score. I will not say it's 100%. I will not say it's 50%. I will not say it's whatever percent. You should be the one to decide that on your own. So, to our new subscribers, you guys are welcome. You are very, very welcome to the family. And we really appreciate you guys for being part of us. And we hope to learn and achieve more together in the foreign exchange market. So, the month is still fresh. So, when it comes to analysis of the month, the beginning of the month, we have to be nimble, at least for the first week of the month. We don't need to rush. We don't need to rush things because there is a kind of seasonal tendency that happens time to time, a kind of shift in the market. So we'll run through what we expected last week and what really comes to fruition from our charts. So we move from our DXY. Last week and last 2 weeks, I stick to the bias of being bullish on dollar index. I'm being bullish on dollar index. So I expect the market to deliver 106.600. I think 106.600 here. Where I have my cursor here, 106.600. These are weekly charts. These are weekly charts here. So the level I was watching is 106.600. But personally, I said I am not on the market to pick the top or the bottom of the market. So from what the market is showing presently, I have the intention of watching what will happen, as in how the market will react to 105, how the market will react to 105.757. So how the market react to that level, 105.757, which happens to be around this BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. BC was drawn from this green candle here, so it was extended to the right. So I was expecting how the market will react to that area. So the market successfully sweep out the sell side liquidity here. Let me show you what I'm seeing. The sell side liquidity here. Let me change the color to something that will be visual. We have the sell side liquidity there. Let me bring it in. So the market has swept. Let me enlarge it a bit. So the market has traded below this area here. Let me use this. So the market has took out these lows with this movement here. So the moment the market does that, it has been seen, and it has been assumed this is a red flag. How are you guys doing here? So since the market still trades below 105.757, I will be watching, is the market going to move towards this low, or it's still gonna give us 106.600. So I need the market to give me more intel before I engage. But overall, I stick with the bias of being bullish on dollar index if the market crosses 105.757 again. But if the market continues to close below 105.757, I will be bearish, and I will be watching this low here on the long run, the low of this candle. The low of this candle forms on the 9th. The low of that candle comes in at 104.203. 104.203. Let me have my coordinates right. 104.203. So if the market trades, oh sorry, that was a high. The low comes in at 103.880. Sorry, my bad. 103.880. Let me change the coordinates. One zero three 103.880. That will be the next. Either the market delivers 106.600 if it crosses, as in if the market was able to trade above 105.757, I'll be expecting the market to give us our last week analysis, that is 106.600, and move towards 107.113. But if the market still closes below 105.757, I'll be looking at the market to deliver 103.880, and at worst should be able to give us the low of this candle. The low of this candle comes in at 104.522. Let me have it there. 104.522. Okay, let me close. One zero four five two two. That is a low hanging fruit for the coming week. 104.522 is the low hanging fruit. If the market continue to close below 105.757. So I'll be watching 104.522 and 103.880. So if that happens, then I will automatically shift to being what? Fully bearish on dollar index. I'll be fully bearish on what? On dollar index. Let me get the coordinates right for it. 103.885. 880, sorry. So those are the sell side points we'll be watching. We'll be watching for 104.522 and 103.880. If the market continue to close below 105.757, so whatever the case may be, we stick to being bullish on dollar index until we see a full movement into 104.522. Then I will be able to be convenient and be convinced that the dollar index is now going bearish. So that is our bellwether. We take our time in explaining on dollar index. So let's run through other pairs. Euro USD. The next on our list is the Euro USD. That is the euro versus dollar. In our previous analysis, I mentioned I was expecting a movement into 1.06 thousand. I was expecting a movement into 1.06 thousand, but it fell short of some pips. The low, the digit we were able to get was 1.0601. So it just fell short. It's only fell short of just about 1 pip or so. Then the market starts moving. Now the market has moved, and it has already gravitated into what? Into this CB here. This is a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. This is the candle that forms on Wednesday, 10th of April 2024, which the market auto revisited this volume imbalance. If you observe, there was a volume imbalance on Euro USD as well. On dollar index. When the market got, okay, let's dial down a bit. On dollar index, the opposite of what we have on Euro USD, you can see the volume imbalance between on the 13th and 14th February 15th and 14th. That is February 14th and 15th. This blue rectangle here, what do we have in the coordinates? It has volume imbalance on what? On dollar index. You can see when the market trades into that level, the market reverses. So let's see the opposite on Euro USD. When the market got to that same level, the market reversed. This is the volume imbalance as well here. Okay, let me bring it out. So we have fair value gap, volume imbalance here. If you look closely, you have a kind of volume imbalance in between that area. So if I should extend this forward, you will discover the market, the movement on Friday, it was what? It pierced through that level, then it reverses. It pierced through that level and it reverses back. So we have a CB here. we have a CB here that forms on the 10th. I think we also have it on our dollar index as well. No. We have, I think I drew it out on dollar index. But on dollar index, we will have it in form of a BC. Okay, like this is the BC here. This is the BC, BISI. That is the BC. The same level the market reverses on what? On Euro USD. So on Euro USD, let me draw this out. The month is still fresh, so let's see what the markets have for us, then we go by it. So this will be our BC. No, that will be our CB, sorry. CSIBI, the opposite of what? Of our BC. Because it was a movement, a delivery of only sell side delivery alone. It delivers only sell side. So we have a buy side movement to complete it up. So it has delivered a sell side. So the inefficiencies lies in being bullish. So it's a sell side imbalance and it needs an efficiency of buy side. So the market has moved but yet to complete the fair value gap there. So that is another lesson for another day. But presently on Euro USD, I prefer being bullish. And it says that I expect a full movement. Or a full closure, let me put it that way. A full closure of this CB, of this SIBI. I expected a full movement, full closure, as in the market should be able to complete the movement of this box I drew. So I'll be watching 1.08500 to be delivered as the low hanging fruit. 1.08500 as the low hanging fruit. Okay, let me 1.0500 08500. So I'll be expecting at least a movement into 1.08500. So if the market now continues and it gives us 1.09,000, then we'll be watching this CB here. So we'll be watching out for this CB here. Let me extend it. So we'll be watching that CB to be our long-term objective. But as I've said before, the market is still what? Is still fresh. Before I move into 108,500, I need to see this fair value gap, this volume imbalance. I need the market to, I need it to serve as a kind of support to move it up. So, and a possible reversal into this high here, 1.07528. 1.07528. A possible reversal into 1.07528. So that will be that. Okay, let me a possible reversal into this, because that is what I'll be watching for the week. Let's see how the market reacts to that high, because that is an order block there. But it will be a bearish order block. A bullish order block. Let me name it. Bullish order block. That will be a bullish order block. Let me take it. Let me put it to the top. Okay. It is not visible there. Left. Let me send it to the left. So I have my bullish order block. For this week, we just need to dial down a bit and see. If you don't know much about the market, the best thing is for you not to trade at all. If I will be trading, I'm only saying what I need, what I will make decision with. If I will trade, I will only scalp, because the month is still fresh. And for the month of May, I think the dollar index should be bearish. I think for the month of May, the dollar index needs to be what? Needs to be bearish, which means euro needs to be bullish in May. But that does not mean I have to engage the market blindly. I need the market to give me the necessary information I need to make decision on my trades. So I'll be watching to be bullish on Euro USD. I'll be watching out to be bearish on dollar index. I'll be watching out to be bullish on on GBP USD as well. So those are my interests, personal interests. So I'll be watching. As far as Euro is concerned, my network. As far as Euro USD is concerned, I'll be kind of being bullish, because I'll be watching for the market where and when the market retraces, or I will be making use of the reversals on any time frame I'm watching. But all in all, I will be bullish on Euro USD, and I'll be bullish on GBP USD as far as May, the month of May, is concerned. So that said, then we run quickly on GBP USD as well. As far as GBP USD is concerned, I was interested in going lower, but the moment the market has decided to trade above 1.25180, I'm no more going lower. I'm no more going lower on GBP USD. I will be interested in a movement. I'll be interested in the movement towards 1.26340. 1.26340 and possible movement into 1.27,000 the coming week. I'll be interested in being bullish on GBP USD. You can see the same BC that was revisited on Euro USD has been visited on GBP USD, and the opposite has also been visited on dollar index. So those are the kind of confluence I use. Let me name this also. This is a CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So since this happens, I will be interested in going fully bullish on GBP USD if the market is able or was able to close above this high, the high of 1.25694, because that is the other block around that area. So I'll be fully confident that I'll be visiting 1.27,000 by the end of the coming week. So at worst, I expect 1.25180 to serve as a support for GBP USD. So I'll be watching out for my support level. My support level should be 1.25180. So I'll be expecting the market to use 1.25180 as a support, then movement into 1.26340, 1.27,000 up to 1.28,000. But that is what a long-term expectation. a long-term expectation. So if the market closes continues to close above 1.25180, I'll be bullish. But if it closes below 1.25180 and 1.25180 serves as a resistance, I'll be bearish. The month is still fresh. There is no need to rush. Now let's go to Nasdaq. Now Nasdaq, I think Nasdaq, Dow, and S&P 500 has been showing interest of coming down, but unfortunately Nasdaq has crossed my line of being bullish and being bearish. While it was trading below 1739.72, I was interested in being bearish, and you can see the level I was interested in was traded to, and as far as 16989.57, as far as that level, the market has given us that level. But on Nasdaq, I'll prefer not to touch Nasdaq for now, because it has crossed 17760.86. So at 17760.86, I will be bullish. And I will be bullish, and I only have interest on being bullish on Nasdaq till 18,000. I'll be bullish on it till 18,000. So if I see a good movement above 18,000, I'll be fully bullish again on Nasdaq. If I should see a convenient movement above 18,000 on Nasdaq, I will be fully bullish. But without consequent closure of candle on 18,000, I will not trade Nasdaq. I think Nasdaq could even move as far as 18,200. But I'm not interested in trading Nasdaq for now. So if Nasdaq could give us 18,000 to 1800, it's so fine. But it's to only be based on what? Based on scalping. Because I'm not convinced with its behavior. Though overall movement, I'm being bullish on Nasdaq. I've been bullish on Dow. I've been bullish on S&P 500. But it has given us the strength. It has shown the strength of going lower, but it stops going lower. Why? So I need more intel. Though the Nasdaq only retraced back into this CB, so I'm still not fully convinced. That's why I'm not interested in going. I'm not interested in trading Nasdaq for now. I expect Nasdaq to have resumed going lower. I have been bullish on Nasdaq for a while, so I expected Nasdaq to have resumed going lower, but the retracement is taking far. It's taking forever to come to fruition. So I have to be careful. I I have to be extremely and extraordinarily careful. I have to be careful. So I see nothing of interest here than being bullish would have been the best option for me. But I need more intel. The moment it has shown the interest of going bearish and it stops going bearish, I need more intel about Nasdaq. I need more intel about Nasdaq. But for the coming week, I'll be interested in 18,000 and 18,200 for the coming week. So let's go to our Dow futures, Dow Jones. On Dow, what happens on Nasdaq? But on Dow, I'll be interested. This high is here. We have liquidity pool, so they look suspicious. Those high look suspicious. So I'll be interested in the market giving us that high and towards 39,200. 39,200. So if the market can give us 39,200, it's fine by me. It's fine by me. That is 39,109. But if it can give us 39,200, then we'll be fully bullish again. But if it does not give us 39,200, we'll still coming bearish. So the month is what is still fresh, so there's no need to rush. The best thing we can do is to just pick the low hanging fruit, then we decide on it. For this week, I will only be scalping. Personally, I'll be scalping. So I won't place a position trade that will run overnight, over the weekend for now, until the market shows where it's interested in going. But by next week, we should be able to see the real footprint of the market. So as out of last week on S&P 500, I was expecting a movement into 5,000 or so. We were watching 50-40. 50-40 was delivered, and 5,000 also was short of little pips. 5,000 was short of little pips. So we're expecting the market to give us 5,000, 50-40 and 5,000. But now the market has traded above 50-80 again. I've mentioned 50-80 countless times. So I will expect 50-80 to be revisited, and it should serve as a support. Don't tell anybody I told you. I said 50-80 should serve as support on S&P 500. 50-80 should serve as support. My pen is bad. Never mind, sorry. So 50-80 should serve as a support, and we should see 52 100 to be delivered in the coming week. Those are the possible movements. But 5080 should be revisited. Let me say 5080 will be revisited. So if it serves as a support to the market, then 5200 is sure. 5200 is what is sure. 5160 is the surest, while 5200 is also sure. So long 5080 serve as what? As support. Mind the conditions. Mind the conditions. 5160 is the surest, while 5200 is sure. If we have 5080 serves as what? As a support. So, but 5080 will definitely be revisited. A quick one on what? On gold. On gold, I was interested in gold, but not fully interested in gold, because gold has a way of misbehaving. But as of last week, I said we'll be visiting We'll be visiting 2300 on gold last week, and 2300 has been traded to. And ever since 2300 has been traded to, it has went into consolidation. Gold, why? Gold, why? Wọ́n fi sí ọ ní sọ́sípè fún ọ ni. Gold has been misbehaving. It just go into consolidation, just like that. You can see, ever since 2300 has been delivered, gold has been quiet. Gold has been quiet. Personally, on gold, my hands are on deck. My hands are tight. Let me put it that way. My hands are tight. But I'll be interested in gold. I will only be interested in gold. Let me put it that way. I will only be interested in gold if it leaves consolidation. But presently, I will say I'm nimble on gold. On gold, personally, I have no direction. What did I just hear you say? You have no direction? Yes, I have no direction on gold for now. I have no direction because I will not force what is not there. Maybe when the market opens, I will use the footprint. But presently, as out of now, as out of today, as out of 5th of May 2024, 10:05, the Pips Lords has no direction on gold. Wọ́n ti gbé gold ṣépè now. Gold don't misbehave. Gold don't misbehave. Because I expected 2300 to serve as a resistance. I expect 2300 to serve as a resistance. But when the market traded through 2300 on Tuesday, it closes below it on Tuesday. It opens below it on Wednesday and closes above it on Wednesday. Ṣé what it basically? It closes above it. It will reopen above it on Thursday and traded below it that same Thursday and close above it. Then on Friday, it traded above and below 2300 again on Friday. Now, just tell me, what do you expect? So it has went into consolidation. So it has been misbehaving for a while. So until 2300 has been released, let me put it that way, only when it trades below 2300 or trades above 2300 conveniently before I revisit it on gold. The Pips loss has no direction on gold for now. But partially, if you ask me where do I feel like trading gold, I'll say I feel like trading gold to the moon. But I will not engage gold for now. Hopefully by next week, we should be able to have a directional bias on gold. But for today, no direction on gold for now. If you like yourself, throughout this week, don't trade. But as a professional trader, I can scalp. I will only scalp. I have my rules in which I follow. So this will be the end of our class for today. Thank you for being part of today's weekly analysis. Thank you for coming this far. You guys are really wonderful for being part of the family. Thank you. We really appreciate you. A quick disclaimer before I leave. Everything I say or mentioned or discussed in this video is for educational purpose alone, and for educational purpose alone. Is a decision made by me and for me alone, and also is from my personal point of view. I am not, I repeat, I am not, for the third time, I am not a licensed financial advisor. Whatever you listen to or watch in the video is for educational purpose alone. But these are decisions I make when I engage the market. You can see it's for me alone. So if you are to use this information at your own peril, you take responsibility for your actions. So thank you for coming this far. Have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe and trade responsibly. Bye for now. We love you all. Bye.